One. Hello, you guys, and welcome to Beauty Chat with Jen. And this day we have Andra Tashjian. Is that how you say your last name, Tashjian?
Yeah, it's Andra Tashjian. Yeah.
Tashjian, that's what I thought. Okay, said it right. Anyway,
Good.
we have her. Her company is called Lunakai Lash. She is a former competitor at the Skin Games, so she's a finalist and also placed last year in the 2020 pandemonium. She did
Yeah.
it. She went through. So, Andra, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like
Yeah.
how you got into this business, let's just say.
I became an esthetician. Actually used to do massage therapy part-time. I worked in a nursing home full-time for about 9 years, and I just did massage on the side. And I love, the up close and personal with people, and I feel like I'm a good viber. And so I actually went into esthetician school as my kids started going to school and I was needed less and less. And so um, that's what I did. And then I fell in love with lashes
What do you mean that you were needed less and less?
from my babies because they were in
Oh,
school all day. Yeah,
yeah.
gross.
Right. So I get. I think I've been through that. But now I have a whole new stream of grandchildren and stuff like that. Not living
Yes.
with me, which is fun in itself. Um, yeah. Okay. So you decided. So you were saying that that's how you got into lashes. So you started off. You got your esthetician license, right? And did you get that because you wanted to do lashes, or why did you decide to do an actual esthetician license?
Well, with massage, it was just really hard on my hands, and I guess I wasn't built for that, and I needed to have surgery. Um, and so, but I still wanted that intimate, like, kind of career with women in particular, just to, help them feel beautiful and just have a connection with my community. And so then I went to esthetician school, and it required less, like, really manual labor, like
Right. So,
massage.
but I'm trying to get these bangs look so funny because it's the opposite direction.
Yeah, I was like, which way
Hi,
am I looking?
Mayada. By any way, Mayada just said hi to you. So let me just say, so you went there and then you decided, hey, maybe you like the lashes.
Yes, I loved the lash part of it. And I actually learned from this woman who, like, she was very organic and she used real hair lashes and like some glue that was from like tree bark or something.
Wow.
Um, yeah. And the lashes were in a little dish. It was really hard, but that's how I learned. And then I don't know, it just built and built, and I loved the instant results that you get
Hmm.
with that. So, and
Right.
actually, being an esthetician, it's hard to start out with. It's not like a necessity for the community or people. So lashes, I feel, saved and carried me through, like, making money and stuff.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Because once they get hooked, they don't want to stop.
Yeah, and you're guaranteed, you're returning fills and stuff.
You know what? I was doing makeup, and then after a divorce, I thought, what am I going to do, right? And I just kept on looking around, and I thought, I really want to learn how to do those lashes. And I took a certification course, right? But they don't give you your certificate until you get you have to be an esthetician. I didn't know, right? So I said, oh, I have to be an esthetician. So what do I need to do? Anything so I can be this, lash person. And I went ahead and got my esthetician license, but I ended up liking skin a lot more. So I never
Oh,
really.
that's
But
so funny.
I know what you're saying too. Like now you can just pull it out of the tray, and when I did it, you'd have like all the hairs, and I mean, the
Yeah,
lashes, and you had to, try to find them, and they taught you
yeah,
how to hold your thing just right and to sit to, because it really gets to your back after a while.
yeah, yeah. You have to really have what is it, an ergonomically correct stool and stuff. It really
Mhm.
helped my back actually changing stools out.
Right. Well, so then you founded Lunakai Lash. So you did. lashes for a while, and then one of the reasons why you actually came up with this line to get. Why don't you tell us why you did about? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell us?
My less plastic waste. Well, I'm super conscious of my carbon footprint in my home, and going to work every day and having, I don't know, 7 to 8 clients a day with lashes, and just constantly using these single-use disposables. I thought, like, what can I do in my career to help the environment? And just a bunch of research and thinking outside the box of how easy are plastics just made now, and plastic silverware just once, and then
Yeah.
it's on our earth for tens of thousands of years. And so that was my goal, to just try to find, a different solution. And there is other solutions to everything, and we just have to think differently about it, because we are facing, a lot of trash.
Right. Yeah, for sure. So, how did you come about? Because it's not just the lashes itself; it's the products behind it. It's disposable products that you also use, right?
Yeah, the lashes themselves are, they're synthetic, so they're not biodegradable or anything. But as far as the cases, we don't use plastic cases. And then the mascara wands, we switched out to bamboo, so that those single-use things that we throw away every day, the microfiber ones that we use to prime or clean or
Mhm.
remove lashes with. So just these daily things that are just throwing away. And then, wood, the glue pins that unstick your glue bottles and stuff. Those just little things that just are going to make a big difference, because we are using them every single day.
And as far as I know, there's not another company even close to you guys as far as your sustainability.
Right. Yeah. No, there's not. And that's what's hard to market, because there is nothing, no one's looking for, sustainable lash products.
Right.
It's just not
Right.
a search that people
No,
are
I
looking
would
for.
imagine they are. I think it would just, especially if the products are really good, right? And it's something that, they're mindful of, I mean, like, think about it. It's true. I mean, I even think about that when I get the little spatulas that you could take the creams out of the jars or
Yeah. Those
apply
can be
makeup.
wood,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And why not? They feel just the
Yeah.
same and probably, better, So I think it's great. And I think that you did a whole, you were actually one of the finalists for the Skin Games. You joined in last year for the actual compassionate category. And we were talking earlier, you said that's all you were going to do, that you weren't going to
Yeah.
compete in the last category, but you ended up doing that. So tell us a little bit about your experience with that. And you came in third place and won, how much was it, 3,000?
Yes. Oh, that was like everything. That was everything that I would have wanted to get from that experience. As far as, like, for me, giving back is so important. And there are things that we can't control, shipping and just things that just are just, we don't, there's not another solution, but we can give back in other ways to offset our carbon footprint. And so that was so amazing. I usually give to the Ocean Foundation at the end of the year, just from myself. And so to give them that big old check, I was like, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
Oh, they must have been so
Oh,
excited.
I was so excited. Yeah. Yes, for sure.
So let me ask you. So we also kind of talked you into, doing you did the classic, right, and the selfie
I
for
did the
the.
classic, the volume, and the fantasy. But yeah,
You did them
my
all.
husband was the my husband was the merman, but I wasn't. I
That's the
don't know
first
any
one
of
that
that
came
stuff.
in. I loved it. I just thought that was so cute because I do that kind of stuff to my husband all the time. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God, honey, this is nothing, because he doesn't let me do makeup on him or anything like
yeah,
that. So that was pretty awesome.
yeah.
I love
That
that.
was a real rough time getting those things off of him. I was like, why did I put them on so? good. But yeah, I'm not creative, so that was
Oh,
just
you are
very,
taking it out of your everything you
oh,
do is creative. Come on. I mean,
mm,
you shouldn't sell yourself short on that. You are very creative. Your logo's creative. I mean, just you ooze creativity. Give me a break.
oh,
But so when
thank
you
you.
actually placed in the lash category, right?
Yeah, I got third in the classic and the volume.
Well, get out
Yeah.
of here. That's
Yeah,
amazing. That's like
I
world.
know. Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's
drop
huge.
that in the bucket. That's done. Like, oh, woo!
Also, all I gotta say is there's a lot of people that never place, or it was your first time and you placed. So that's a big, like
Is
you're
that
really
big?
good. That's
Oh,
huge. Yeah.
thank
I mean,
you.
like
Yeah.
literally the ones that won were people that compete in a lot of these, last year's, there's a lot of competition, especially Europe and, Russia and some of these other places.
Oh,
And
yeah. Yeah.
the
They're
ones
way
that,
ahead of the game over there.
yeah. And some of the ones that won, like, it took them, years before placing in anything and they do it all the time. So it was your first time. Give me a break. That's
Oh,
pretty awesome.
thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And now, which is really cool, is you're going to jump on as a sponsor this year for the Skin Games, which we are so excited about. You're our first Lash company that's going to be on there, and we're so excited to really. I think we can really work together to kind of bring the sustainability portion
Yeah.
of your company, because I think that there's a lot of companies that are going to want to start falling that way, and I don't think
I hope
that
so.
yeah. So it's like it's something that I think is really important, and
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really important too. You're going to also be have a booth at our upcoming International Expo at Aesthetic World Campus. So, what kind of things will you be selling at your booth? Like what are your best sellers and something that everybody should have?
Something everybody should have.
That's a lash. Yeah.
My tweezers are new to the industry. I don't think that this, like, I've never used tweezers that I've got from other companies like the ones that I have now. They're especially for Lunakai. They are in a wool, eco-friendly, cruelty-free case, but they are literally the best tweezers I've ever used. So if you're looking to step up your tweezer game, like
Great.
these are the ones, but they
Can
are
you
set
tell
like,
me why you think they're so much better? Like, I mean, because I realized when I used to do them, but yeah, I wish that I didn't really know how they should be, but I knew that they were very awkward. The ones that I learned with to try to do the lashes, I struggled.
I think when you're learning, everything is awkward.
Yeah,
And that is one thing with lashing is you cannot stop trying or else it's just not gonna click. It took me years to I still sit down if I have a new set, I'm like, oh God, okay, please Lord,
so,
let
so
everything
the,
go good.
the tweezers that you did though, like what? How did you tweak them so that they're really one of the best things that you can use for lashing?
Well, they're especially designed for like the hand positions that we use in particular. And there's so many different ones, and some people um, can fan off of the strip. Some people are pinchers. Some people use the little bubble. So all these different ways to make a fan or whatever.
Mhm.
Those tweezers are tweaked just especially for those certain type of techniques.
Mhm.
And the quality of the stainless steel is top notch. It's an A1 S1 quality, so it's super heavy. The tension is just tweaked perfectly, so they're not too like easy to close. They're not too hard to close, so your hand doesn't get fatigued.
Mhm.
The sharpness is like deadly.
Right. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. And then what
precision.
about some of these other disposable products out of bamboo that you were talking about? Will you be selling those type of things too?
Yeah, I'll bring it all. We have our silicone bamboo wands and our nylon bamboo wands, our custom lash palettes. Those are bamboo, and they are actually there's a resin artist in like I think she's in North Carolina, and she's
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. Her name is Grace Bell, and she designed our lash palettes for us. And every purchase of those all the profit goes to coral restoration. So we don't see any of that
Wow,
profit.
that's great.
Um, yeah. So I always want one item in my stock that something is being offset to save our oceans.
Yeah, that's really great. Wow. And so will you be I had something on the top of my mind and now it's gone because I just thought, wow, that's really great that you actually give all of your profit, for that one thing.
All the profit.
To That's just amazing. You're constantly doing that. Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited and you'll be having some really special. Oh, wait, let me ask you one thing. So something else that you might be adding, are you still selling your masks? Because I know you were doing something with the mask as well.
Yeah, we did donate all our whole inventory of masks to the first responders in our community, and I do have more masks, and they're actually great for like hairstylists, nail techs, lash artists because we deal with a lot of fumes
Right, right,
um, in this industry, and so that N95, that extra protection is key. Like I don't know, I've heard of some issues a lot coming up with lash techs just
hmm,
because the adhesive fumes are pretty toxic and strong,
right.
and so you have to protect yourself if you want a long career. So yeah, nail techs, hairstylists, it's big for those too.
Okay. Well, Andra, we are so excited. I know you are up and coming. You're getting more and more popular every single day. I think you shine brighter than all the other lashing companies. That's my opinion. So
Oh,
I want to
thank
make sure everybody
you.
knows that too. So, I just wanted to thank you again for coming on today. And see, that was pretty fun. Just easy chat. Easy
Yeah,
chat.
thank you for having me. It's so fun.
Sure. Okay. Thanks, Andra. And everybody, thanks for tuning in. It'll always be recorded so you can actually watch it later. And I guess that will be all today. Boop.
Great.
Are you still there?
Oh.
Andra, can you hear me? Oh.